live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Big Brother Final Five, because there's Final Five in the house, and basically I forgot what week number this is. Recap show for Big Brother, but we're also going to give you guys a little bit of Utopia exciting news and some Survivor news, and I have so much drama from the feeds. But most importantly, I'm excited who's here with me. But first, you guys know the deal. I haven't done this in a while. You can follow me over on Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps. Who's here with me?
Reunited and it feels so good. Oh my gosh, it's Comedy Jonah. I can't believe we're actually on a show together again. How you doing?
Well, where can the people find you?
They can find me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter and, of course, at yourrealityrecaps.com.
Right, because basically John hasn't been here because... Okay, wait, look, here's the deal really quickly. We're going to, talk 80% about Big Brother, but we just have, a little quick 20% we have to go through at the beginning. We have announcements, lots of things to tell you. But, John, you haven't been here because you've been doing stuff for Bravo with Glammy and on your own. Tell those people about them, people watching, in case they don't know about that.
Oh my gosh. So, of course, all of our Bravo content is at yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo. We were hired by Bravo to be exclusive insiders for their show Game of Crowns, where we not only tweeted about the show, covered the show, but provided exclusive content just for you guys, the fans. And we interviewed the ladies. They're so sweet. I even got my own crown out of it. I always have it next to me, but I don't know where it is right now.
They have to go. Yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo and watch the Game of Crowns.
That's
and
right.
I'll tell you people this. Those of you that liked my mashup shows that I used to do, it's kind of like that. But John's on them. It used to just be me being a voice. This is actually John doing funny things. You need to go watch them, is what you need to do.
Absolutely. And then also, Glammy and I talk everything Bravo. It was on Tuesdays. It's now Wednesdays at 2:15 Eastern Time every week, where we sit down and chat and have a cup of tea. And that's why we call it Tea Time with Glammy and John.
And you don't just talk one show, you talk all of the Bravo things.
We talk everything. We got all Bravo, and then we segue into other things, including things in our life. So it's very
And it is very exciting. And if people want to interact with you on that show and on this show right now, you guys can tweet us your questions with hashtag YRRLive or leave them below on YouTube, because we want to hear from you guys. Now, look, I want to also say, we know you guys are loving this Utopia more than Big Brother, some of you are saying. So we have weekly blogs and power rankings at yourrealityrecaps.com/Utopia. We also have a live feed Twitter account updating all the information about the show, like what we have for Big Brother. Which is at Utopia Live Feeds. So you guys can follow that. And we are going to do shows on Fridays. We're not going to say every Friday, but we're going to do shows throughout the year. We'll let you know before. We'll put it out on that Twitter, so make sure you follow that Twitter, and we'll let you know. We'll probably do one this coming up Friday. Not tomorrow, the following Friday. Or whatever, 2 days. And then lastly, since my twinnies are on Survivor this season, and spoiler alert, we're getting exit interviews for Survivor, Amazing Race, and of course you guys know Big Brother, we'll be covering Survivor as well. Are you excited about it, John?
I'm so excited. When you told me, that was the first thing I asked is, oh my gosh, Survivor. I've always wanted the exit interviews with Survivor, and I'm so excited we get to do them.
It is. It is. It's going to be super exciting. So my point is, while Big Brother is winding down and we're coming to the end of the season, John, myself, Dana, who does the Bachelor in Paradise, Bachelor shows, covers the Canadian version also of Big Brother, Amazing Race, all those shows as well. None of us are going anywhere. We're giving you guys content all year long. Don't worry, we're not going
Just
anywhere.
all of North America. All of North America.
Right. I mean, are we even allowed? It's like a year away, and look, boom, I just put us back on track to Big Brother. Oh, wait. Thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It really helps support our shows. Um, I pretty much can guarantee, John, that we're going to get like the Big Brother Canada house tour if we want it, backyard interviews if we want it, then the house tour after the show's over if we want it. So I think next year in about March, we're going to maybe pay a little more attention to Big Brother Canada for all you Big Brother Canada fans because
Yeah.
they kind of offered us the world this past year to cover Big Brother Canada, and we said we're too
Eh.
cool. We're too cool for that. Big Brother United States is starting, and then like,
They did a
oh
Vicky, right?
yeah, we did a Vicky. Is what we did. We did a little Vicky Gumbel send. So lastly, and it's related to Big Brother, I want to not apologize, but thank all of you guys for supporting us all season long. I know we haven't done a show since we had to shut down our forums. All we did was shut down the forums. It was because in the beginning of the season we had such a good push with everybody updating, but everybody went back to school and work, and it was really hard for us to do all this new stuff with Bravo and prepare for Utopia and all the new shows and do the forum. We're still doing the 24/7 live feed updates on Twitter, and we still have our flashback list at yourrealityrecaps.com/flashbacks, or just click right
Yeah.
there after the show
Or
in
if
that
you have
corner.
any
Yeah.
questions, you can just tweet us directly and we'll answer them. How about
Yeah,
that?
just tweet them to us. And, thumbs up. Share our shows with your friends. Go share a show with, like,
Go
one
ahead.
of your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Thumbs up and
Yeah, yeah.
subscribe. So whatever. So that's what's going on. Yes, thank you to everyone. I did tell the people about the house that, I bought a house yesterday, John. I got lots of thank you.
I thought you bought a country the way it was going.
Seriously. Well, I
I
want to
was like,
say,
is it a private island? Can we fly into it? I mean, it sounds
it
gigantic.
feels like it. It feels like it.
Yeah.
Thank all of you so much. Everybody that was congratulating us is the word I was looking for. If you guys want to do anything to help out with the house, thumbs up, subscribe to our shows and our YouTube channels, share them with your friends. That's what you can do to help support us and keep having us bring you guys more content. Okay, that being said, John, oh my God, with
Oh my God.
this season of Big Brother, there's so much I would like to talk about. I kind of want to start with Frankie because I feel it's been a while since I've gotten your feelings on Frankie. So I would like a John Frankie feeling update. Where are you? How do you feel about Frankie at this point in the game? Everybody in America seems to hate him. How do you feel?
I love him and I want to be him.
Now,
Like,
are you just saying
he's
that?
the pink hair and I just want to be the blue hair. Like next time you see me, I'm gonna shave my hair and it's all just gonna be blue.
I don't know why you would do
I'm gonna
that.
be the blue to his pink.
So we're going to have to call you, I was going to say Kat, Marvin, Joey.
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 Since Joey nobody's talked to Joey. Joey who? And I'm in Seattle
Joey
with
has.
her. Good.
Joey's talked to Joey.
Good. I'm glad somebody has because I'm sitting in the same city with her and I can't seem to find her, so I'll just turn into her. No, I think the whole thing after getting Zach out, I just, Frankie really lost his popularity. But as far as a game move, it's a game. So I'm kind of torn. But he's doing so great in the comp, so I have to keep putting my game hat on, right? Not my personal feelings hat. I have to take that off.
I know everybody's going to kill me right now for saying this because I know, or I don't know. I'm going to preface it this way. I have no idea what Frankie's rape joke was. Apparently, there was like a lot of
Yeah.
drama that he said some rape joke. I didn't hear it. I don't know about it. So I'm going to remove that from what I'm going to say right now. Um, I don't think he's playing a bad game. I think he's
Right.
using the tools he came into the game with, being Ariana Grande's brother. You can
Right.
all see on Twitter I give him just as much shit as everybody else. But I don't think he's not playing a good game. I think he's playing a very good game. He should be proud of the fact that he's saved himself 3 times. He's won 9 competitions. Um, I don't think he's playing a horrible game as much. And yes, he's a little douchey. I'm with
Yeah.
there with you guys on the douchey. He's a touch douche.
He's more than a touch of douche. He's a slap of douche, a punch of douche. When he nominates people, and like when he nominated Cody, and then he grabs his arm, and oh, I'm sick of it. That's douchey to me. Okay, nobody be like, get off of me, But he does great in comps, but he's kind of definitely put a target on his back where now he has to win everything because he knows he's the biggest target. I mean, as much glitter as he wears around his eyes, he's got a big target of glitter around his back. So he needs to win everything or he's going home. And I think with this rewind coming up tonight, I
Yeah.
think there's a huge chance. And I'm looking on Facebook groups, I'm looking at Twitter, social media, and everyone wants Frankie to go home or wants Frankie to be evicted.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah.
Everybody wants him out. I do, I don't care. Look, all I want is for Derek to win this season. That's all I want, and I want him to win without ever being on the
Nominated. Yeah.
uh
I think, I mean, we can sit here and call Frankie douchey and this and that, but, I think what's really douchey was last night's episode with Victoria calling herself the competition warrior princess. I think that is absolutely the worst because she's so delusional. The fact that she's played this great game and that's why she's there. I
mhm.
think is she in the house alone? I mean,
Oh,
just
we're getting there. Oh, we're gonna
okay,
get to
okay, good,
Victoria. We have a
good, good.
lot of Victoria to talk about. Um, with Frankie, I had my last point on Frankie. I know what I was gonna say to you. How you were like, "Ooh, get off me." I don't know why he has to be like so touchy and whatever. Have you seen all the pictures where kind of like he has his hand up the guy's shorts? Like, there are literally pictures of him online with his hand like up Cody's pants, up Derek's pants, leg. Uh, it's insane. I don't know any straight guy that would be okay with that, is my first point. And then my second point is, look, all of you people that like are hating Frankie right now with like such vitriol. Does anybody remember last season we had Aaron like flipping beds at the Black Girl
And the bowls of rice.
and the bowls of rice? Like, just you guys like,
Listen, Cody and Caleb aren't sucking cock, so I don't think anything of it. I think you start to become so comfortable with a person that if your hand slips a little below, whatever, it's just whatever it is. I mean, I don't think that they're gay. I don't think that they're bi. Whatever, that is what it is. I mean, who cares?
mhm. Yeah, I'm so over
I've gone farther
people.
with my girlfriends. So.
Right. I'm I am just so over people flipping out about this season, trying to make, and we'll get to this too, the Christine and Cody thing into an issue. People are as angry about the Christine and Cody thing and this Frankie thing as they were last season with bed flipping and racism and homophobic remarks. I'm like, people, you're just like, you've all proved it to me. Like, some of you are just across the board crazy. There is no balanced scale for any of you. Like, you're looking for the
Who
thing to flip out
has
about.
that kind of fucking time? I mean, my God, they're just crazy.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. I mean, You know, Christine's husband, I saw the show that you guys did. I've seen other
Mm-hmm.
things that he's done. And of course, the piece he did with for CBS. And, you know, he seems like a really sweet guy. I feel really bad for all the crap that he's gotten on social media. You know, their marriage is between them. Everybody has different rules or whatever, or their own different moral compass. Let it just be decided with them, and shut the fuck up with your opinions and this, and Christine went too far. You know, it might have been too far for you, maybe even too far for me, but I'm not married to either one of them, so lighten up, people. It was awful. It was awful to hear Christine get booed. She wasn't my favorite, but it was awful to hear her get booed, and you could see her face where she was trying to keep her composure, and it was really sad.
It was really sad. We're going to talk about the Christine Boots. We have like a lot of stuff to get to before Big Brother starts. Here's what I'll say. If you guys want to check out that interview that we did with Tim, you can see that at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB16 or click on the button on this side after the show's over. Or if you want our Big Brother 16 content with spoilers, it's yourrealityrecaps.com/BB16 spoilers. Okay. I'm thrilled about the boo because really that boo created more drama in the house than any twist this season. Them speculating about what the boo was about, like they have just as many theories about what Christine could have been doing in the DR and saying, and there must be something we don't know, and why could she have been booed? And I'm sorry, I don't agree with the way, I guess, CBS decided to go about the edit of it. I feel it was really disrespectful to Tim. They're involving him in it now after the fact. He didn't sign up for this game. So to make her seem like an adulterer, to make it funny with Frankie being like, oh, did you guys sleep together? And da-da-da-da. We said it. I think last month or a month and a half ago, which was the beginning of the season, remember when I said, John, like, they are going to see the blood in the water between this Christine and her husband, and they are going to try and force a storyline out of it. And I hate when they do it every season. I hate it. I don't like it. Not a fan.
It's reality TV.
It's reality TV. And look, here's my real point. I think it's horrible. And speaking of horrible people, we have a question from Steven, New Jersey boy, who says, what do you think is a greater threat to our country, ISIS or Frankie Grande? What do we think, John?
Oh, Steven, you're absolutely horrible.
He's a horrible person.
Frankie Grande.
If we got rid of Frankie Grande, we could have one less problem. Yeah, that's what I think. I think
Well, he's a media mogul. He could just take down ISIS if he wanted to, right?
Oh, I feel like he just set me up for that one. Here's the thing, media mogul. How can you be a media mogul and know that you're going to be on the internet 24/7 on national broadcast television 3 nights a week? You're a media mogul. You don't have Hootsuite. You don't have tweets scheduled to promote your YouTube account. You don't have weekly videos coming out. You don't have a Frankie Grande website selling t-shirts. You will never, and trust me on this, your career's not going anywhere. You'll never get as much airtime in your life, Mr. Media Mogul, as you're getting right now. And you threw it away.
What about when the Grandes are on E for their family shows? Meet the Grandes.
Look, here's what I'm going to say, Frankie. And I love you. You can pretend like you're buddy-buddy with your sister all you want, but you know that area... half-sister, you know that Ariana Grande behind the screens this season is throwing a shit fit. Like, I don't give a shit that my brother's on Big Brother 16. It's about me, or I'm opening damn VMA. Like, he doesn't give a flying hoot about Frankie, is what I'm saying. I'm saying. Okay.
Boy,
So
your show... Your tone has changed since the beginning of our coverage with this season of Big Brother, because
I am what we like to call a hypocrite and proud of it. My tone has changed from the beginning of this episode. I started out like I was on his side. Now I hate him. I'll like him again towards the end.
And you know what I like about you is that you own it.
I do. I don't have any real opinion. I just have whatever opinion is in my head at that moment, and then it's gone and I have a new one.
Right.
Although that's not true, because we need to bring up one little thing. Somebody who I've consistently not liked forever, and it's Dan Giesling.
Who's on tonight?
Who's going to be on Big Brother tonight. Apparently our one Dana Goodyear tweeted out about how much I didn't like Dan because, you know, she does the Big Brother blogs recapping the show after each show. And she talked all about how much she loved Dan Giesling in her blog and then tweeted out that she didn't want to be fired because she knows I hate him. And then Dan replied to it.
And said, thanks, Eric.
And,
thanks for the support. What did he say?
Well, technically, Dana tried to talk about him to me, and I said I stopped reading after I saw Dan's name and then vomited. And Dan replied, thanks, Eric, to which I replied, nothing. Just what you are, just what you always will be, Dan Geese. No. No. I'm not even going to lie and say I like him. I don't like him. I think he's douchey. I think he's only about the money. Let's put it this way. He's more of a media mogul than Frankie ever was. He did what Frankie should have did. When he was in the Big Brother house, he had YouTube videos coming out every single week. He had his wife selling T-shirts. God knows you can't talk to him without paying $20 now. You know, he is a media mogul. I will give him that. He's a genius media mogul. But I don't like him because don't believe for a second he cares about Big Brother fans. He only cares about making money off Big Brother fans. Is my opinion, not a fact.
What, you expect him to do this out of the goodness of his heart?
We do.
Like you.
We do. Thumbs up and subscribe. That's why, you know, if you've all noticed, we're not editing these shows. To the end of the year, we're not going to edit really shows anymore, everybody, because with the house, with John taking on more stuff with Bravo and other things, we don't really have time to edit the shows until the end of this year. But we're still bringing everything. We're just going to be like this now, not so much editing.
Just a little raw. I like raw.
Just raw. And just for 2 months, people. I got a house, everybody. I'm one person with a house. John's one person with a house and a job, although I have a real job too now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to take a break. We can't do it all. But you know what we can do? We can take a question. And it's going to be from Dylan Robinson, John. And here's what Dylan says. I tried really hard to like Frankie, but he personally can be a nasty bitch. But he's playing a good game. I hope he beats Janelle's competition record. He is a major douche, and I want him to get booed like Christine did. So it seems like Dylan's a little bit of a hypocrite like me. He's not sure which way he wants to go. He's good, he hates him. He's good, he hates him. He's good, he hates him. I feel you, Dylan.
Right.
I'm with you. Mm-hmm. I like it. So this whole boo, then, John, what do you think the reason is that she got booed? What do you think? What do you think the reason is? Because there's many theories out there.
I think the reason she got booed is because of her closeness and cuddling with Cody.
Yeah, I mean, I really have more faith in the Big Brother community than that, and I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I hope I'm not wrong. I don't mean I hope I'm wrong. Julie actually made up a really good point, but she didn't make it until she got the little infidelity dig in, because Julie was asked about it, and she was like, well, I don't think America likes to watch infidelity. Again, there was no infidelity, everyone. Relax. But she
no penetration, anyone.
No penetration.
Excuses, all right?
Exactly. She said that on eviction night, the audience is mostly filled with the people that are on the block, their family, their friends. So a lot of people in that audience was like Nicole's friends and family, Victoria's family. That whole audience was made up of the people Christine specifically targeted and quote-unquote backstabbed in the game, specifically Nicole, who kind of became a fan favorite. So perhaps she was just booed because there was a lot of Nicole people there and feels she backstabbed her.
Well,
But
I
then,
think that is a great point. I think that, family members watching and seeing Christine doing what she's doing to their family members, of course they're going to take it personal, but of course it's a game. Then you add, ever since, Zingbot was fixed and Christine got zinged and Cody got zinged, have you noticed they haven't been that cuddly after that?
well, on the show,
On the
no.
show. No, on the
On,
show, no. It kind of ended. It kind of brought it to their attention, and all of a sudden Christine's like, honey, I love you. It's all strategy kind of thing.
and I completely, yeah, 100%. I
So
agree with
I think
you.
it kind of gave the family another element of not only has she been, shitty with my family member, but it's a game and lying and this and that, but now she's also doing this to her husband. So, boo! She's
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah,
See,
which isn't
I
true.
don't, yeah. I mean, I don't feel like she really stopped that much on the feeds from what I saw. And that, to me, is the real representation of she and Cody weren't doing anything wrong. Yes, that Zingbot zing brought it to her attention, so she verbally said to her husband, and they put it in the edit, hey, I'm just trying to win us $500,000. But they didn't really stop how they were acting with each other, which clearly pissed a lot of people off, but it also said to me it was all not meant as serious as everybody, was making it out to be. I just don't think it's a big deal. Her husband says it's not a big deal. Christine says it's not a big deal. We're playing a game for $500,000, everyone.
Right. A
I don't.
game. Hamsters in a house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't get it. But I say whatever. Going back to Dan, do you feel like Derek is playing a Dan game? Because that's another very specific thing that
Better.
everyone. You
And
think
he's
it's.
better than Dan.
Do you
Well,
think?
Derek doesn't have to sit there and fake a funeral and do all of this stuff. And Dan was on the block, wasn't he? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek's never been on the block. First time around, Derek's game is amazing. And I love, as we've seen in the last few weeks, what a chameleon Derek has turned into because he's an undercover cop. I love Derek. I love it. I think he deserves to win. I think,
Hmm.
but it just sucked because he's manipulated everybody so good. They're kind of like sheep, and it makes it a little boring to us viewers because we kind of know how it's going to turn out, right?
Well, you could say he's killed the season. I mean, he's so in control of this game. He
Yeah.
shuts down any bit of anything that could be interesting because what could be interesting would ruin his game.
Yeah.
So he puts a complete stop to it, except this Victoria thing that I think is what we're going to kind of wrap up with probably in like 10 or 15 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I will give people the benefit, or I will agree with people when they say they feel there's a comparison between Derek and Dan's game, but that Dan made it entertaining, whereas Derek is basically playing the same game Dan played, but Dan was entertaining doing it, whereas Derek's not. So I agree with that. I think Dan was definitely more entertaining in how he went about things than Derek did, but I'm still Derek all the way, and he doesn't need to swear on the Bible and torture the poor girl. Like, we're getting in the point of the game where on Dan's season, he was
Yeah.
just kind of like tormenting Danielle Murphy's emotions for the fun of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as we know, Derek is really trying to help out Victoria, well, until this latest plan that Victoria came up with. But we'll get there. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Any other thoughts on Derek?
No, I just, again, and I do kind of agree with you, and I just think it's funny. He shuts it down. He shuts it down so quick the moment anybody gets any kind of suspicion about him. Like when Nicole kind of compared him to Dan, boom, Nicole's gone. Donnie started to say something, boom, Donnie's gone. So Yeah, he's a very, very smart guy. He's probably very, very good at his job.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think cops do well. I mean, look, we saw Tony win on Survivor
Yeah.
last season too. I think there's something about a cop that is good in this game. Um, Agent X007 Wayne Baruinos says Obama's plan to combat ISIS should just be to send Frankie over there. I agree. That is exactly what he should do. He should just send poor little Frankie over. Um, okay, here's a good. Oh, you know what? No, we're gonna take more of your questions. I want to talk about this Victoria thing because I want to make sure we cover it in this episode. So I don't know if you've seen the feeds, John, but basically,
Well, they got
Victoria.
alcohol, right?
Yeah, they got alcohol, but this kind of happened like a day and a half ago now.
Oh, okay.
You can read more about it, I believe, in Dana's blogs, Big Brother blogs. So basically, Victoria went to Derek and said, I'm being voted out, right, Derek? And Derek has manipulated her mind so well that he was like, yes, Victoria, basically, it's just me and Caleb voting. Caleb is not going to vote for you. So look, if I could give you a vote right now, but if I do, it's going to let the guys know I'm not working with them, and then they're just going to turn and send me right out. So is it okay if I vote you out with them because he's so brilliant at this game that he's able to do that? So ready? Be prepared. Not only does Victoria say that's okay for him to do, she goes, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to help you convince the house that you and I had a falling out. We're going to create a fake fight
Yeah.
so that all of them will think you're the perfect person to bring to the jury because I'm going to turn the jury against you. So for the past 2 days, and I was like, there's no way Victoria's going to be able to sell this at all. Everyone's going to see right through it. Oh no,
Yeah.
she's amazing. She is like, hey, Victoria, if you would have put this much effort into saving yourself instead of your obsession with Derek, you'd probably be remaining in the game.
Yeah.
But she's amazing. She has literally convinced Frankie that her and Derek hate each other. That
Yeah. Then Frankie's running to Derek and telling him everything.
right, because
Yeah.
Derek controls this whole entire game. It's brilliant. He is literally the most brilliant player ever. Ever in this game. Horrible television, brilliant player. Brilliant. Like, watch Utopia. Like, Derek needed to be on Utopia. That's where he would have been interesting. He would have been really good over there for the social experiment, how he can
Yeah.
influence people and no one's getting voted out. That would have been interesting. I want a little drama on my Big Brother, but we'll talk to
Yeah.
Derek about all of that. All right, New Jersey Boy has another question, and I'll get to your guys' other questions too, but I think it's interesting one. John, of the remaining 5, who do we hope wins first, second, and America's favorite?
Ooh.
Do you want me to give you a minute to think of it, or you want to go?
No, I hope Derek wins. I hope Frankie gets second because he deserves it as far as winning all the comps and stuff. As far as gameplay, let alone anything else of the comments he's made about Victoria. America's favorite. Oh my gosh.
Donnie.
Oh God, Donnie. Yes. Duh,
Really?
Donnie.
Clearly, you didn't watch the Tim show very well. I am not picking Donnie. I couldn't stand Donnie. Couldn't stand
Oh
him.
my God.
Sorry.
And now your heart freezes over right in front of us.
He is so passive aggressive. He is so, oh God, nobody gonna vote for me. I'm antisocial. I'm just gonna sit here alone and go to bed at 9 o'clock in a social game, and I'm gonna cry in the GR how nobody likes me because I go to bed at 9 o'clock at night in a social game and nobody wakes up until 6. But then I wonder why nobody likes me. We're only all awake together for 2 hours in a day. Why does anybody like me? I hate him. Hate.
Oh my gosh.
Here. I'm done. No. Play Donnie impression. Yeah, I did not like Donnie. Sorry. So he is not my choice for America's favorite. And look, much to the surprise of everybody, neither is Zach. I love Zach. I think Zach is absolutely amazing, brilliant. But I kind of want Nicole to win America's favorite. I do. I think she really tried really
Oh,
hard.
really? You like Nicole? Really? Really, Nicole? You like her? Nicole? Really? Really?
First of all, your voice is way too low to be Nicole. It would have been like, really, you like Nicole,
Really?
really?
You
Hmm.
really like Nicole? Really?
Hmm.
Really? Christine, stab me in the back, really?
Yeah. Talk about.
I can't hear that voice anymore. I like Donnie, but you know what? I take my America's favorite back as far as entertainment. I'm going to vote entertainment favorite player, and it is Zach. And
Sure.
that is my decision, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, good. I am glad we have it on record that one of us picks Zach. So yeah, good. I want to give it to Nicole. I think once again the girls got the shaft this season.
Oh,
She went in there
really?
to fight, and I like her. I am Team Nicole, is what I'm saying. That's what I am. As for who do I want to win, Derek. I've already said I want Derek to win for multiple reasons. I want him never to be on the block and win, so that Dan Giesling can never say he's the best player at this game again. It will be Derek from now on, and he will have done it without doing any of the Dan tactics. So I want Derek all the way to be first place. And
And
I
that's a book I'll read.
and what?
And that's a book I'll read when he writes it.
Oh yeah, oh 100%. And I have to say, we know that we've had Paulie on, and then everybody else copied. Um, and I want to like Cody. I just don't see Cody's game as a second place game. I'm fine with him going. I actually would like Cowboy to be in, second place. Caleb. That's what I
No,
would.
I'm still not over the Amber stuff. I think it's weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And I
forgot
think
about that.
we forgot about that. You're welcome.
Okay,
And
Cody, back to Cody.
and now
Cody
I'm
second.
starting to sound like Nicole. And I think Cody and Caleb are kind of the same. Neither one have done really any big moves. They're vanilla. They're beige. You know what I mean? Frankie can be annoying, but he's he won that competition with the ropes by himself. He is a good competition player. It does make good TV, despite everything else on the show that really doesn't. But
Hmm.
I think he would deserve definitely to be second.
He definitely deserves it, and I hate ever saying any of them deserve anything. Here's why I would be a bad juror. Honestly, I would never give Frankie any money because I know he has it. Like I'm all about the us's of the world, John. I'm always
He
gonna
said he was
leave.
donating it.
He's not donating shit. I think, like, you believe me, he can say his sister doesn't help him and his family doesn't help him. He doesn't have a house in or an apartment in New York, an apartment in California, a house in Florida.
Bi-coastal.
That you don't have all those things if your family's not helping you. And I would rather give the money to the regular person in the house who is struggling to make something of themselves versus someone who has that platform. You know what I mean? I know it's not fair. I know it's not right. I'm not saying that's right at all. Frankie should get it second 100% for playing a good game. I'm going to give it to the struggling people because I relate to them and they make me think of us.
Well, it's going to be donated to charity, and those are the people that are struggling.
It is not going to charity. And by the way, charity, Frankie, with your huts in Africa that you're building, he was cleaning out the fridge the other day and he's throwing the Rubbermaids in the garbage pail. Like whole Rubbermaids of food, just throwing them in the garbage pail. So I guess recycling is not one of his charities. I'm like, gee, that's going to affect the people in Africa, FYI, Frankie.
And
And
they're
let
swimming
alone,
in the ocean, and they're going to get caught, and it's going to make them drown, or what? What are you talking about? What do you mean it's going to affect them?
I could affect them. We're destroying the world. It affects us all.
Like
It
some
affects us all.
Tupperware? It's okay.
Okay, or throwing away food is bad when they're starving. And he's saying he's raising money to feed them and
Rotten
build them
food.
houses. Yeah.
Old
I'm just
rotten
saying.
food.
Whatever. I'm sure they would love any food. I'm just saying, don't say you're all for charity and doing all
Right.
this stuff, and then you're like throwing away food and destroying the planet, Frankie. I don't like it. Now I want to sponsor somebody. It's only 2 cents a day. We'll do
There you
more than
go.
Frankie will.
Take on a house and an orphan.
True. It is true. Well, we
Right.
got those live feed updaters. That's kind of yeah. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Mhm.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh Lord. But I do love that John and that Colleen. Oh, we love all of them. They are all
Yeah.
really good. I
They
am
did
so
really, really good.
yes. New Jersey Boy says is the home on Long Island. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know,
Right?
Steven? Um, we
We should
got
have
a
just called him directly.
seriously, we do need some labor, Steven. If you're gonna come over and start working. Um,
Oh.
Terry Lynn Wynick says, "Hi guys, do you think CBS is grooming Jeff to be our new host?"
Terry Lynn, you're so pretty. That's such a great picture of you.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh
are you?
God, I hope not.
Yeah, I
I,
hope
I
so.
love Jeff is so pretty to look at, but the interviews in the beginning, the preseason interviews, I thought were just so funny. And I get it, like some people's names can be a little weird to pronounce, but to sit there and say, "Hey guys, it's me, Jeff, and I'm here with my new best friend. Tell him your name." My name's
Yeah,
Joey.
it's on the card in front of you.
I don't know. I love Julie. I think, she's gotten her rash of crap and being the chin bot and everything. But Julie, it's our Julie. We cannot lose her.
Trust
Absolutely.
me, they are not grooming him to take over for
I don't.
Julie at all.
I think to
Uh,
do side stuff, to do side interviews and stuff.
Correct. Social media, online content,
Yeah.
all of that is the future of entertainment. That's where they want him. And let's put it this way. If he did go there, it would be because Julie wants it. After all, she's basically the head of CBS. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's stealing Julie's job at anything.
Right.
Julie will steal your job.
Okay. Right.
So,
The talk's good, doing good now, but there was a few years in the beginning it wasn't, and it's still on. Like,
and oh my God, Rosie comes back to The View on Monday. Oh, can't wait.
I cannot wait either. I am so glad Jenny and Sherry are gone.
Me too. Sherry, the earth is round. Anyway, crazy. Right. Nedra Pinkins says, no flip flopping here. I hate Frankie.
Ooh.
Don't hate, just love. That uses a lot of energy, Nedra. Uses a lot of your energy to hate. I'm saying it does. It
It
does.
takes a lot of energy. You would know.
I would know. I am filled with hate and rage, and it spews
Hmm.
out often. You know
I'm the
who
good and you're the bad.
I am. I am Elphaba. You know who I don't hate and I love, love, love? One who has been with us pretty much since the beginning of us doing shows, John, and that would be Brandy, who says,
Brandy.
yay, she says, Derek for the win, I hope too. Well, we agree with you, Randy. We do. We hope Derek is along for the win. It's who we want. We want us some
Yes.
Derek. Dylan Robinson says Derek has been playing such a low-key game. Oh, which is very true. And I'm interested to know, you guys comment below. I was going to say on the edited version, but now you can just comment below on this version forever. And I want to know what you think, though, John. Because Derek has played such a manipulative game of controlling everybody in this house, and everybody seems to have such large egos, do you think he's going to have a tough time convincing the jury of what he did? Like, he can very well get to the final two, but when he stands up there and goes, all right, so Frankie, what happened was I had Caleb tell you this so that you thought that, and then you did this, which got this. That's like a lot to put out there. Like, we know it because we're watching 24/7. He has 2 minutes to convince these people, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. That's what
Oh,
scares me.
I see. You know what? I think you bring up a very good point, but I also think you're wrong. I think he's got every little fact memorized. He is a cop. He has to keep the story straight all the time for just his daily job, and
True.
especially being undercover. He's going to be able to recall those instances immediately and give the jury members the cliff notes. Absolutely.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. And I was gonna say he's already been prepping Victoria of what to tell the whole entire. Like, Victoria's just an extension of his game. Victoria
Woohoo!
might as well be like a second head growing out of him that's its own vote. She's just an extension of him. He's been telling her exactly what to tell the whole entire jury about his game so that they know every move he's made. So he's golden as far as I'm concerned with this jury. But then I thought maybe not. So Darcy, who is in okay, whatever. Darcy War Prize. Everybody is so like about war and ISIS on this show.
I
once,
love it.
once you know,
Good into Utopia, too.
yeah,
I'd love to hear what you think.
right. So, big question so far tonight: will there be an eviction or no?
Mm.
What do you think, John?
I think I need to feed my dog. Um, I think there's going to be an eviction. I think we're going to replay the whole thing, and it's going to get nominated. And again, only 2 people are voting. I think we're going to have an eviction. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Julie specifically left it vague. We really don't know what's going to happen tonight, other than the rewind will happen before the vote, before they walk out the door. So we know
Yeah,
what's going to happen is,
it's going to happen
pro-
right at the beginning. Yeah.
right. So probably Victoria's going to go walk over to that door. She's going to try and open it, and it's not going to open. And then Julia's going to come on, tell them, and I think we're going to have a fast forward. Like, I think we're going to play the entire week over
Game.
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
So if that would happen, I will say,
But I
I'm just,
wonder if it's going to be the same competitions.
oh, I didn't even
Ooh.
think of
You're
that.
welcome, Darcy. What do you think of that? Yeah. What if it are they
Ooh,
going to be the same? I mean, if it's a true rewind, it's got to be the same competitions, right?
that is really, really interesting. And Derek can't play then either, right? Because Derek was not allowed to play at the start of this week.
Yeah.
So he won't be able to play, and they would do this. That would be so. Oh, but then no, because oh no, well, I don't know. Maybe
Everyone's playing, right?
everyone's playing, but think about it. They couldn't do that shovel thing all in the one episode. You know what I mean? Like, some
Um,
of those competitions are way too hard to do in a live show. But that would have been. I am interested. Maybe they will have figured a way to like do the mini version of each of them. That will be very exciting.
yeah.
And then, if that's the case, there was seriously no point to watching this week. Um, like, zero. Who do you think will go out if that like, so if when we replay it at the end of tonight's episode, who do you think is walking out the door? I think it will be I still think it'll be Victoria. Unless you pick Victoria, then I'll pick somebody else.
No, I think that no matter what kind of rewind it is, I think it still keeps the big target on Frankie's back. He's already done what he's done, said what he said. So when we do the rewind, I really think he's going to be the target to get evicted tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
let us know who you guys think in the comment section below. We are just 10 minutes from showtime, so we are going to wrap up. I just want to take one more question, which I saw was good. It's from Dylan. Oops. And he says, how did you react to Donnie's eviction and interview? I cried. It was heartbreaking. Here's how I reacted.
I can't wait. Heartless bitch.
Oh, we're live. I can't fast forward. Shit. That's how I reacted. How did you react, John?
Well, I mean, I don't really cry often. But, you know, I just thought it was sad. I thought it was sad because I think he kind of knew he should have played more of a social game. I think that he thought, you know, his big heart would get him a lot farther. And, you know, when we saw him cry, we knew he had a big heart. He's a sweetie pie. He's a sweetie pie as he is.
Okay, even Julie was done with his shit. Even when he was like, sorry, hold on. Even when he was like, Julie, I don't know if I'm even going to have a job when I leave here. And Julie was like, you have a job, okay? She's like, you're going to be fine, Donnie. Enough with the passive-aggressive, John. I can't take it. Okay, here's the last thing we have to talk about super quickly, John. What did you think about the Jeff and Jordan engagement? I personally don't like Jeff. I think Jordan is dumb as rocks. Oh, wait, I'm changing my answer. I love Jeff, and I love Jordan. I thought it was so entirely great. No, I don't like them, but I did cry. I was bawling my eyes out because I love love, and I thought it was sweet. But dumb as rocks, Jordan. There's new competition.
So there isn't any competition? This is all for me? No, there's no You know, I didn't understand how they stayed together for so long, and after seeing them both, it's very clear why they work. So.
Yeah.
I think there's a whole lot going on in the house. Okay. Did you use this dish? How come you didn't clean it? How come there's a dish in the sink?
Where'd my dog come from? My dog is with my parents 15 states away. God, stupid people are funny, though. You gotta love them.
Stupid people are funny. And clumsy people. Clumsy and stupid people.
And I love Jordan. Don't get me wrong. I love her. Jeff, I mean, I don't know why I get so on Jeff about the whole homophobic stuff. I mean, I totally get it. We all witnessed it. I did interact with him one-on-one for a long time, and he was super nice. I really didn't get the douchiness from him. But meh, I really didn't like him on his seasons, and I know I'm in the, you know, I'm the odd man out on that one. But I still bawled my eyes out, and I loved, like you said, how Jordan was like, this is all for me. Jordan, CBS has all but been, like, salivating at this for 5 years. This is all, they, like, wanted to build storylines about this. They've been trying to shove this down our throat for 5 years. You finally gave in. So, yeah, it's all about you. And I hope they're paying for your wedding. I hope Dumbledore was smart enough to, you know, first of all, I hope he actually engaged to you not on national television first and tipped you off about all of this. Because if that was really your engagement, oh, girl, I'm sorry. But whatever. That's how I feel. You guys let us know how you feel in the comment section below, because we have Big Brother starting in like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll be live tweeting it. I know it's not on for you yet in the...
not, but I'll be live tweeting West Coast.
Yep, so follow me right now in 7 minutes, John later. John, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else.
Perfect. You can follow me at Reality Recaps in 7 minutes, where I'll be live tweeting Big Brother. Don't forget, we're doing exit interviews with all the Big Brother people at the end of this year. We'll probably be back on Saturday, possibly, but follow us on Twitter. We'll let you know. We have our Survivor shows starting, have blogs for all of the shows. Dana's covering all the Canada versions of Amazing Race and Bachelor and everything. Check out all of our content at yourrealityrecaps.com/nothing. Click on these things. I mean, go to yourrealityrecaps.com. Go to the tabs up top and you can pick your shows or videos. Or click around here later. These things work. After the show is not live. I don't know, I'm so tired. Look, it's our first show back. How we do, everybody? It's time. Here, go ahead, John. I'll let you do it. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.